Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is John. We're going to be doing a quick update today on our tomato videos is Deeper Really Better series. My second update video, I mentioned that I hadn't seen any blossom end rot on any of the tomatoes yet. But the other day I noticed some blossom end rot on some of the tomatoes, so we're going to go through. We're going to take off all the tomatoes with blossom end rot on all the plants, and we're going to compare the ones that were planted at soil level with the ones that were planted 2 inches deeper than what they came in their pot, and see if there's any difference between if there's more or less blossom end rot on one or the other, because that's one of the things I really wanted to look at with this experiment. So I'm going to take you along. We're going to pick all these off and we'll see which one's doing better. Our first plant here was planted at ground level, or at soil level, however you want to say it. Do not see any blossom end rot on that plant. Down to the second one. This one was planted 2 inches deeper than what it was in the pot. Again, not finding any blossom end rot on that one. Third plant, planted at soil level. Feeling the bottom of all the tomatoes here. I'm not seeing any blossom end rot on this plant here. Let's move on down to the next one here. This one was planted 2 inches deeper than what it came in the container. Again, no blossom end rot on this one. These are the determinate tomato, or the indeterminate tomatoes on this side. I'm not finding any blossom end rot, but I know these plants on the other side, the determinate varieties, were having blossom end rot on them. So let's go ahead and go look at those plants. And again, starting with the plant that was planted at soil level. Again, not seeing any blossom end rot on that plant. There's one that was planted 2 inches deeper. Got a couple that are just about ready to pick on this plant here. And there's one with blossom end rot right there. So that was one that was a plant that was planted 2 inches deeper than when it came in the pot. So we're going to move down to another one that was planted 2 inches deeper than when it came in the pot and see. There's another one right there. And another one right there. Just a little bit on the bottom of that one. That one looks bad. That one also looks really bad. I'm going to skip over one plant. And again, planted 2 inches deeper than soil level. Lots of blossom end rot on that one. You don't see any on that plant. Skip down to this one here. And we're not seeing any on that one. Or on this one, again, that was planted 2 inches deeper than soil level. And the last one planted 2 inches deeper than soil level. I don't see any blossom end rot. So 2 inches deeper than soil level, we got 3, 6, 7 tomatoes there. Just on this row of determinants. So go ahead, we'll dump those out. I already checked that first one that was planted at soil level. There was nothing on that one. So if we move down to the second plant that was planted at soil level. Here's one here. Down to the next plant that was planted at soil level. Not seeing any on that one. There's one there. One down here that already fell off. On to the next one. This plant got hit by a bit of a disease. As you can see, it didn't develop very well, but there are some little tiny tomatoes on that plant, but I don't see any blossom end rot on any of those. Make our way down to the next plant here. Not seeing any blossom end rot on any of those. And then our last plant that was planted at ground level, or soil level, however you want to say it. Lots of tomatoes on this plant. I'm not finding any signs of blossom end rot. So that only gives us 3. So we have the exact same number of plants planted at soil level, or ground level, as we do that were planted 2 inches deeper than what they came in the pot. And the ones that were planted 2 inches deeper produced twice as many tomatoes with blossom end rot so far. So my theory on this, and the reason I wanted to test this, is that people like to bury the tomatoes deeper because they can grow roots along the stem, which is true, they will, but it takes plant away, or it takes energy away from the main root of the plant. The plant can only produce so much energy. So if you plant that tomato deeper and it's growing more of those shallow surface roots, you're not going to have those roots going as deep down into the soil, the main roots. Which is why I believe that planting them at soil level is actually going to result in less blossom end rot and more drought resistance, because you're getting deeper roots that are getting access to moisture deeper in the soil than the ones that are planted deeper in the soil, because they're putting all that energy into producing those surface roots and not into the main roots going down into the ground. So I would love to hear what you guys think, what your experiences have been. If you ever tested this, let me know in the comments down below. And I'll also link the original video and the first update video in the description down below. And until next time, everybody, keep growing.